widely hear of investing in properties, investing in land, buying houses, and then getting high return on investment. But recently, you must have seen different kind of demolitions from the government. Today, I'll be giving you various steps to avoid, in fact, things to do to avoid, those kind of demolitions. I'm right here in Abulado, where they are currently having a demolition going on. So let me just flip my camera and then take you right there. So from there, we'll continue our discussion. Stay with me. My name is Uwadia Mary. I'm the Mary of Martinex Homes and Properties. Firstly, on my list is your land search. Now, before you go ahead to do anything, building, buying of land, doing anything, the first thing to prevent this kind of demolition, the first thing you do is your land search. Now, how do you do your land search? You might want to ask these questions. With me that the recent demolition is centered around three major things. One, buildings around the canal, around pipelines, and those without proper building permits. Yes, so before you even get to that stage, first off, before you purchase any landed property, before you buy any land, ensure that you go to the Ministry of Land and Housing in Alausa. Ensure that you want to take your coordinates from that land. You can involve the service of a surveyor. Involve the service of your surveyor to take the coordinates of the land, the particular place you want to buy. Take it to the Ministry of Land and Housing so that they would confirm if that place is first not committed, if it is free. Yes, because sometimes you just see a land just there, you think that okay, nobody is interested, or you see that okay, maybe there's a distress sales you want to buy. Do not be in a hurry to buy. First off, you need to go and check if that place is free. Once it is confirmed free, you want to go ahead and do a registered survey first on that property. First of all, ensure that you register it, because that's what shows that someone has already taken that place. Because sometimes I've once charted a land, it was free, and the next time we went there, it was no longer free. So sometimes it can be like that. So the first thing you want to do is get a registered survey first off. Then you can perfect your other titles. Then ensure that you involve the service of a surveyor, or your realtor can involve someone for you. Then also a lawyer. Most of the time I will say that you involve a property lawyer, because being a lawyer is different from being a property lawyer. You understand? So they understand these things, these laws, the rules governing these industries. You understand? So they can give you their expert advice. Yes. So ensure that you already have a registered survey, and then go ahead and perfect your title. Then you can build whatever it is. And again, before you commence any building, any structure whatsoever, ensure that you get the necessary permission. You get your building permits. For example, in this area now, for you to build, you don't just wake up and say you want to involve persons who probably an engineer. First of all, ensure that you have a building permit, because they will look at it. They already have a plan for every environment, and they will see if that can fly before you can go ahead and say you want to build. It is very, very advisable to take precautions as regards anything real estate, anything building, anything investment. So one of the necessary precautions is to ensure that you first of all chart your land to ensure that it is free. It is free from government encumbrances. It is not a committed land. Then afterwards, you go ahead and perfect your title. You can get a registered survey first on it, while you go ahead and do some other documentation on that land. No one wants to lose their investment. No one wants to waste money. This is not the time, not especially when there is inflation. Now you see where you have all of these red markings and all. They are the places that it's going to be affected, from that end to this end. The road is going to be as wide as this because it's connecting Abulado to Festac, you understand, then up to what's it called, Agric and all of that area, you understand. So it is very, very important for you to check, is there a road there? Is there a plan for the government as regards that particular location? Now, after doing that, the next thing you want to do, if you have confirmed that fine, this is good to go, another thing you should do is you should try and get your documentation. Start by doing your survey. Once you are able to get it, register that land, register it. Yes, that's what says that, okay, Mr. Lagbaja is now the owner. Mr. Lagbaja has interest in this, and this is Mr. Lagbaja's land. Mr. Lagbaja has actually bought it. That's where you see when you buy land from real estate companies, they'll say deed of assignment and then your register survey. Those are the kind of things they do just to ensure that they perfect this title. If they don't perfect the title, in fact sometimes you go to a land, you chart that land, and you are going back there after a while and you see that the land is already committed, or government is already showing interest in that thing. So the first thing you want to do is, after that, is to quickly register that place, register that land, you understand. It is not a good thing to lose your property. It's not a good thing to lose your investment. So for you to prevent this, this is what you should do. So you might be wondering what's happening. So this house is about to go down, just like these other ones here. Let me move closer. Before you do anything on your land, there are some agencies, there are some ministries you should ensure that you visit in Lagos, Nigeria. Number one is LASPA, which is Lagos State Physical Planning Permit Authority. They give building approval for all building projects in Lagos State. So it's a very, very important ministry, you understand. Another one is Lagos State Building Control Agencies, LASBA, LASBCA, LASBA. These guys, they carry out inspections of building work. When you are doing any building work, they give certificates to and clearance for various stages of building construction. So they ensure that at every stage you are in line, you understand. They keep going to the site to ensure that you are in line with the building control. Then another one is Lagos State's Safety Commission. These ones they are responsible for the coordination of all government matters relating to the safety of lives and properties of Lagosians, you get. Then the fourth one is Lagos State Material Testing Laboratory. They ensure that zero tolerance to building and civil engineering infrastructures collapse in Lagos, you understand. Then Lawman is Lagos State Waste Management, specifically the Construction, Demolition and Disaster Waste Management Department. And the last one you should ensure you visit is Lagos State Council Development Area. They call them AKA the council, which is one other ministry you should visit. So in going to all of this, it ensures that your building does not collapse, you understand. If you're adding additional floors, they are aware, they are carried along. So at the end of the day, you don't have issues. So I hope this has actually helped. That this would guide you as regards, making any form of real estate investment decisions, especially here in Lagos, Nigeria. If you have any questions, I will be glad, I'll be ready to take every of your questions. Yes, do not forget, I'm your most reliable realtor here in Lagos, Nigeria. Until next time, God bless you, and God bless you. Bye bye.